user, the ones who think it's chic, the folks who just snort a line or two on the weekend, the ones who think they have it under control. When they traded cocaine as well as stocks and bonds on Wall Street last year, it generated lots of publicity. It seemed to go with the greed and speed of young men and women on the make. But it can be a problem in any workplace.
When it was Friday and it was payday, I might go out to the bar at lunchtime and cash my check, you know, and score, you know, and then bring it back to work.
I had a point with somebody, and it was like, I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk on the phone.
All sorts of workers on drugs and all sorts of employers paying an enormous price. In 1986 alone, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce estimates that drugs in the workplace cost American companies $60 billion in lost productivity. $60 billion.
My eyes would be all glassy, my hands would start to shake, and I couldn't function.
And where there are drugs, there is more than money to be lost. There is danger on the job.
A 17-month undercover investigation at the Whirlpool plants in Marion and Findlay, Ohio, culminated in the arrests of 84 people on felony drug charges. The investigation started after Whirlpool employees who were fearful their safety was being jeopardized complained about coworkers using drugs on the job.
People were taking substance before, after, or during a lunch break.
No wonder business is cracking down.
This is the Albuquerque Publishing Company, where 2 years ago, an increase in on-the-job accidents led management to investigate employee drug abuse. The concern that workers on drugs using dangerous plant equipment made the prospect of serious injury very real. Management conducted a surprise search on employees working the newspaper's overnight shift. Some employees complained that they were being treated like criminals, but the company did not back down and has continued its anti-drug stance.
I think the people understand better now that we're not going to tolerate it. I mean, it's just that simple. We're not going to have it. And whatever we have to do to prevent it, that's what we're going to do.
Companies everywhere are so anxious to keep drugs out, they are forcing the issue, requiring drug testing, our own company among them. If you want a job at ABC, you must take a urine test. If you don't pass, you don't work. It may be an invasion of privacy, but increasingly it's a fact of life.
It's a darn shame when they judge a man by the quality of his urine over the quality of his work.
A drug test, just as a metal detector at an airport, is designed to reduce the hazards to everybody.
But at what cost? Sampling urine for illegal drugs can be unreliable. More serious, it may violate the constitutional right to privacy. Now the courts are being asked to decide the legality of drug testing. 2 California women are suing a publisher. They were denied jobs, they say, because they refused to be tested.
I felt the drug and alcohol test was totally irrelevant to this particular position. I felt it was an extreme invasion of my privacy.
Federal employees are questioning their loss of privacy. Customs workers, some whose job it is to find drugs, don't want to be tested themselves. The Supreme Court will hear the case.
Got 11-14. You're clear to land 14 right, 3 behind.
On other fronts, the administration is charging ahead. Transportation workers such as these air traffic controllers are screened, and the government wants all employees with sensitive jobs to be tested. The Justice Department is preparing its people with this video.
Drug abuse can happen here. Indeed, it has happened here.
Department lawyers have hired their own lawyer to sue.
It's a very good idea to make a war on drugs. But if the first casualty of such a war is the Bill of Rights, then it seems to me some very important questions are raised about what kind of country we live in.
What kind of country do we live in? Privacy traded for safety, guilty until proven innocent, tested. Of course, not testing has its costs. What if people we depend on for our safety, even our health, were on drugs and we didn't know it? One treatment center estimates that between 10 and 20% of all medical professionals are drug or alcohol abusers. Listen to these recovering addicts. doctors, and nurses.
I had something in my system 24 hours a day.
I managed to maintain a private practice for like 3 years using cocaine. And then I started freebasing cocaine.
When I was taking drugs myself, I was taking them ultimately just to get through the day.
The drug controlled me. Nothing else mattered. My job didn't matter. Patients didn't matter.
I really believed that I was not a danger to patients. I know now that I certainly must have been.
And what is the danger from other people we depend on? There are school bus drivers on drugs. And there are other people we depend on for our safety, who we need desperately to be drug-free.
Chase, Maryland, January 4th, 1987. A Conrail engine rear-ends a passenger train. 16 dead, 170 injured.
Come on, move over, move over. Come on, move back, move out the way.
Blood and urine tests taken after the crash showed that Conrail engineer Ricky Gates had used marijuana sometime prior to the crash.
Engineer Gates had driven his locomotive through a red light shortly after sharing a marijuana cigarette with his brakeman. For those Americans with a drug dependency, the matter is serious enough. But if they're entrusted with the safety of the public, if they control a train or a truck or a fire hose, then the person in danger is you. In Durango, Colorado, a commuter plane crashes, killing 9. Cocaine is found in the dead pilot's body. In Palmdale, California, 34 air traffic controllers are suspended for using cocaine and hashish. In Nebraska or Michigan, in fact, at 2/3 of the nation's nuclear plants, workers have been found stoned on the job. In Arizona, truckers make drug deals on their citizens band radios.
Smoking dope and nose candy, kick it back to cock-a-doodle-doo.
In Plainfield, New Jersey, 16 firemen test positive for cocaine or marijuana.
I'm shocked at the number. You're going through a fire of any substance, house, building. You want a guy that's not high, a straight, clean guy.
It's not merely a railroad problem. That's just one heartbreaking example. This February, Ricky Gates pled guilty to causing the carnage at Chase, Maryland.
I cannot begin to imagine the pain and the grief I have caused the accident victims and their families. I am sorry. I have relived the events of January 4th over and over in my mind, and the pain never goes away.
No, for some people, the pain will never go away. Drugs in the workplace cost lives, and they cost jobs. And because of that, we lose a measure of our privacy.
Some people are so silly. Ouch. They make this big deal about Kellogg's Frosted Flakes being just for kids. Well, look at me. I'm an adult. I eat them. Heck, I love them. Frosted Flakes just for kids? Come on. Like we adults have to go sneaking around, like we can't enjoy these sweet, crunchy flakes just as much as kids.
Daddy, are you eating our Frosted Flakes again?
Oops. There now, you can't deny it. Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
Hello. Hi, Robbie. How's school?
Fine. But I think Higgins has to go out.
Amy, would you let the dog out, please? So how's...
There goes Dad for his 8 o'clock snack.
Al, we just ate. Rob, what's wrong?
Who said anything's wrong?
You're not the only one in this family who can hear.
When the people you love come through loud and clear, that's AT&T.
Drugs, a plague upon the land. A Peter Jennings special will continue in a moment.
Sunday, an experiment gone mad.
It's getting loose. Don't touch it.
MacGyver. Then, a legendary porn star whose only desire was for revenge.
You're not walking out on this picture! Just watch me.
Lace 2 begins Sunday after MacGyver.
While many in the nation ponder the drug problem, San Diego police are moving in on the dealers and the users. Good evening, I'm Marty Emerald, live in the Channel 10 newsroom, and coming up at 11, Margaret Radford will have an exclusive report on a major drug bust. We will also report on a town where police have simply given up on arresting drug dealers. Meanwhile, police here throw a party for people who prevent crime before it happens. The search for survivors in a collapsed department store in Texas is over tonight, and singer Stevie Wonder talks politics. These stories and more in just 21 minutes on 10 News.
How can you tell when someone you love has a drug or alcohol problem? Look for warning signs like mood swings, paranoia, anger, lies, despair, missed work, money problems. If you or someone you love is in trouble with drugs or alcohol, Charter can help. We offer real solutions to your family's problems.
Call Charter Hospital of San Diego at 1-800-622-6642.
It's them against the world. Families that interbreed on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Monday afternoon at 4 on San Diego's 10.
Smokey and the Bandit, Tuesday at 9 on San Diego's 10.
The students were allegedly selling an assortment of drugs, including... Police had just arrested 35 students on drug charges.
It's not a problem anywhere in the country for anyone, any age, to get any drugs.
Columbus police arrested a Starling Middle School student last night, leaving a crack house.
An 18-year-old Alpena High School student was arrested on a charge of possession of LSD.
Crystal methadone, cocaine, acid, marijuana, quaaludes, you name it, I had it.
If you hang around people who do it, your peer pressure is going to suck you in.
Police had arrest warrants out for 70 students at Patrick Henry and 3 former students.
This has become an all-too-familiar picture. Alleged student drug dealers in handcuffs.
It's easier to get cocaine or pot than it is to go down and buy a bottle of beer.
I don't think there's a school around that doesn't have a drug problem.
Those are our kids talking, and they know what they're talking about. Even though cocaine and marijuana use in the high schools is down, and that is good news about changing.
Toyota announces a 1-800 number for customer compliments or complaints.
Do we have any complaints about our Toyota?
Nope. But call them anyway, it's toll-free.
It's important to you, it's important to us. Toll-free customer service. Just one aspect of the Toyota touch.
You know, things are not always what they appear to be. Hyundai from Korea. Chevy Sprint from Japan. This one costs less. Better value? Perhaps. City mileage Hyundai, 28 miles per gallon. Sprint Metro, 54 miles per gallon. Sprint gets 26 more miles on each gallon. And it comes with a 660 powertrain warranty. So which do you feel is the real value? Chevy Sprint. No fooling.
Afraid to try Michelob Classic Dark because it might just be a little too rich and full-bodied? It's what you look for in a date, isn't it? Don't be afraid of the dark.
Starlight's curtain is going up. And what a season we have planned. Fun, excitement, musical theater magic. Bring your picnic dinner to the park and enjoy this great Starlight show. For ticket information, call 544-STAR from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week.
Gwen! Gwen!
He gave me Tylenol. Stop the pain without irritating my stomach like aspirin or even ibuprofen can. With so many pain relievers today, some people might have trouble deciding. But I know what to trust. Tylenol. Because they're not all the same.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
I have approximately 30 miles of fiber optic and coaxial cable,
patrolled daily by co-workers, so we feel like, you know, it's our cable, it's our responsibility. If someone's going to work around an AT&T cable, an AT&T man's going to be there, you know, to supervise what they do and not let our cable get damaged. I think the main thing is, you know, just maintaining service. You know you're doing a vital job.
The nutrition in Kellogg's Mini Wheats helps keep me strong and limber, but the kid in me loves the frosted side as much as chopping timber!
Now Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats makes room for something new. New bite size. Shredded wheat nutrition, great taste too. Now even more fit on a spoon.
The shredded wheat nutrition helps me keep the beat, but the kid in me finds the tasty frosting knocks me off my feet.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats, original and new bite size.
Tomorrow, ABC Sports continues live exclusive coverage of the U.S. Olympic boxing trials. America's hottest young fighters battle to get to the box office in their hopes to make the Olympic team. Then on Mutual of Omaha's Spirit of Adventure, Voices in the Wild echoes the struggle of North America's predators to coexist with man. All tomorrow on ABC Sports.
The tide of battle has turned, and we're beginning to win the crusade for a drug-free...
Then there's no use living in it.
Not worth living in your neighborhood. We don't have specific answers to the crisis we've identified tonight. But like you, we're kind of angry, and we have a lot of questions. If this is a war on drugs, and everyone from the president on down calls it that, shouldn't it be fought like a war? If we could prove that the drug problem in the United States was directed by a communist power, what do you think would happen then? Wouldn't the government be mobilized? Wouldn't the best minds in the country be enlisted to plan strategy? There'd certainly be no limit to the amount of money available to fight the war. Every institution in the country would be involved. No one would say, it doesn't affect me. We're in the middle of a campaign to elect the next president of the United States. If this is war, shouldn't the men who want that job tell us how they intend to defend the nation in this time of war? And we don't mean one more paragraph in their campaigns.
And network systems, telephones, and computers. AT&T, the right choice.
Somewhere over the rainbow, where
sound, but not words.
There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
It all makes perfect sense. We can transmit sound over the phone. Well, why not pictures?
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
Hi. That sure beats going to the library.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Let's get that other opinion.
Ready, Houston?
Got it, Omaha.
From the beginning, AT&T has been committed to helping the people of the world communicate better.
Thomas, you are late.
Goodbye.
Funny how the future seems to repeat itself.
And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
What'll it be?
Nothing, honey.
Oh, just stop by to see me, huh, sugar?
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
This tastes good.
It's nothing, honey.
Well, still good.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
Delicious cereal, Jensen. What is it?
Nothing, honey.
You love the honey, you love the nuts.
When you've got the taste of nuts and honey all wrapped up in a hearty crunch, what more can you say?
Hey, Cookie, what's for breakfast?
Nothing, honey.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
You were right, Vince.
Say what?
When you hit a wall going 50 and you're not wearing a safety belt, your head will fit in the glove box.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Monday, ABC News continues its war on drugs. Peter Jennings shows why America is hooked and what can be done to stop it. Drugs, why this plague? Monday.
On Monday, watch the second in this series, Drugs, Why This Plague? A Peter Jennings special. That's Monday night at 8, 7 Central and Mountain. To buy a video cassette of this program for educational use, write to Drugs, A Plague Upon the Land, ABC Distribution Company, 825 7th Avenue, New York, New York, 10019. For a transcript of this broadcast, Send $4 to Journal Graphics, 267 Broadway, New York, New York, 10007. This has been a presentation of ABC News.
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat of America. Oh, yeah.
Moving into more car doesn't have to be expensive or boring. Today's Chevrolet Celebrity. It's for people who've grown up without growing old.
The heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet.
How can you tell when you need help with a troubled teenager? Look for warning signs like dramatic change in appearance, rebellion, drugs, withdrawal, depression, maybe even talk of suicide. If you think your teen is in trouble, Charter can help. We offer real solutions to your family's problems.
Call Charter Hospital of San Diego at 1-800-622-6642.
Dark, rich Dutch chocolate. Nutty toasted almond. Mocha almond fudge.
When you make a frozen dessert as rich and satisfying as ice cream, but healthier because it's low in saturated fat and there's no cholesterol.
Strawberry swirl.
People just eat it up. Mocha Mix, a healthier alternative. Also comes in bars.
KGTV San Diego. Now, Adrian Alpert, Roland Stedham's weather, Rick Powers on sports. This is San Diego's news leader, 10 News Weekend Edition.
Good evening. At 11 o'clock, San Diego is no exception to the nation's drug problem, and local police are trying to do something about it. As Margaret Radford shows us in this exclusive report, drug dealers near a school campus are the latest target.
It was a good find.
Surveillance 1, I saw him, so.
We just saw it go by. We got it. Number 6.
Drug dealing won't be tolerated around San Diego schools. Police have backed up that claim over the last 3 days with multiple arrests near Memorial Junior High School. A 3-month undercover investigation targeted members of a Hispanic gang dealing street drugs at the Memorial Recreation Center right next door to the school. Lieutenant Dan Berglund of the Street Team Narcotics Unit says gangs have turned this area of Logan Heights into a marketplace for illegal drugs.
I have personally gone out there on several occasions to observe it myself, and have observed in excess in, say, an hour's period of time, probably.